Have you ever felt like you're just constantly fighting against chaos at work? Just trying to keep your head above water? Well, today we're going to dive into a really powerful framework that's designed to help you win that fight. It's called the 5S methodology, and it's a surprisingly simple system that can totally transform any workspace, whether it's your messy desk or an entire factory floor. But before we get into what 5S actually is, let's talk about a problem that every single one of us deals with, a lot of the time without even noticing it. It's like this silent productivity killer that's just lurking in our day-to-day routines. I want you to think about your last workday for a second. Seriously, how much of that day did you spend just looking for something? A file, a tool, that one specific email? How much frustration came from just a disorganized process or a cluttered space? I mean, where does all that time and all that energy actually go?
Well, here's the thing. The biggest drains on our productivity usually aren't these huge, dramatic meltdowns. Nope. They're the little, constant, annoying things that we've just sort of accepted as the way it is. The extra steps, the endless searching, the waiting around, it's all hiding right there, in plain sight.
Okay, so how do we start to fight back against this invisible chaos? Well, there's a system for that, and it's simple and incredibly effective. It's called the 5S framework. It's literally designed to make those invisible problems totally visible, and more importantly, totally fixable. So what is this thing really? At its heart, 5S is just a systematic way to organize a workplace. It uses 5 core principles to create an environment that isn't just neat and tidy, but one that's truly efficient, effective, and actually safer for everybody. And these 5 principles are the pillars of the whole system. First up, you sort. That means getting rid of absolutely everything you don't need. Clear it out. Then you set an order. You create a logical, specific home for everything that's left. Next, you shine. Now this is more than just cleaning. It's about inspecting the workspace as you clean it. Then, and this is crucial, you standardize those first 3 steps so there's consistency. And finally, you sustain the whole system through discipline and always looking for ways to improve. And this quote just hits the nail on the head. See, 5S is not about a one-time spring cleaning project. The entire goal is to build a system that can sustain itself, one that literally prevents the clutter and the inefficiency from ever creeping back in. It's all about being proactive, not reactive. So where do you begin? The most critical first step really is learning how to see, and I mean really see, specifically learning to spot the waste that's slowing everything down. And in this system, waste isn't just trash in a bin, it's any activity that uses up resources but doesn't add any real value. And this is where it gets really cool. The whole methodology gives you a new pair of glasses, basically, by breaking down all that inefficiency into just 7 major categories, 7 types of waste. And once you learn how to spot these 7 productivity killers, trust me, you'll start seeing opportunities for improvement absolutely everywhere. So here they are, the 7 wastes. You've got motion, that's any unnecessary movement of people, like, walking all the way across the office for a printer. Then there's transportation, moving items around more than you need to. Waiting, we all know this one, that's any idle time, waiting for a program to load or a meeting to finally start. Defects are any errors that mean you have to do the work all over again. Overproduction is making more of something than you need right now. Inventory is all that excess stuff, physical or digital, just taking up space and creating confusion. And finally, there's overprocessing. That's doing more work on something than the customer ever even asked for. Spotting these is literally the key that unlocks efficiency. Okay, but identifying all that waste and organizing your tools, that's really only half the battle. Making these changes actually stick is a whole different ballgame. And that's where we have to shift our focus from the process and the charts to the people. And this is maybe the most important takeaway of all. 5S absolutely cannot be some mandate that's just pushed down from the top. For it to truly work and create change that lasts, it has to become part of the company culture. It needs real, genuine buy-in from every single person, from the frontline team all the way up to the CEO. And I mean, just look at the difference. It is night and day. Without team buy-in, what do you get? A short-term fix at best. People might start to resent the new rules, and before you know it, everything just slides right back into chaos. But with team buy-in, that's when you create a lasting culture. The team takes real ownership, and you open the door to continuous, sustainable improvement. It's a game changer. So look, this isn't just some abstract theory for massive corporations. Not at all. This is a practical framework you can start using right now. today, in your own workspace. Your journey to a more efficient, less frustrating workday really does start with one single step. Because that's the real magic in all of this. The true power of 5S is its ability to take all those little frustrating, invisible problems that just drain our energy and turn them into clear, visible opportunities to actually make things better. So, I'm going to leave you with a question to chew on. Based on everything we just talked about, what is the very first piece of waste, that extra step, that bit of waiting, that little pile of clutter that you are going to eliminate from your workday?